guys, happy Monday. So it is day 2 of keto for us. Yesterday we just ate what we had on hand, and I did a lot of research so I could make grocery shopping lists and all of that jazz. And today I went grocery shopping. It is about 5 o'clock in the evening. Girls got up at 9 and did their schoolwork, and then we had to go run around. We took our brain not functioning, haven't eaten yet today, our evals, our evaluations for the year, up to the school board, and then we stopped at Walmart to get a new scale because my scale broke, and then we went to Sam's to go grocery shopping. I blew my shopping budget by $100. I have a $200 shopping budget that I typically do all of our dinners for the month for $200, and I spent $305. I killed it. I destroyed it. But I got a lot of snacks too. So it's fine. It's fine. I've come to terms with it. And it's a good thing I have a Sam's credit card because I would have been up a creek. But okay, let me show you some of the things that we got. I got some cherub tomatoes. You cannot have many tomatoes, but I found a great keto quiche recipe that calls for just a couple tomatoes. And I want just a couple tomatoes when we do... what does it say? Pull here to lettuce. Oh, cute. A couple, sorry, that's what I was reading. I got distracted. I want a couple in taco salads because I really like taco salads. So I got Go-Gurts for the girls, but I got cream cheese because a lot of recipes call for cream cheese. Last night we made the cream cheese pancakes. I was very iffy because it's just cream cheese, eggs, a little bit of artificial sweetener, a sugar substitute, and cinnamon, but actually they were delicious. I got some peanuts in the shells because the girls like those. They like to put them in a cup and tie it around their neck with yarn and put their schoolwork on a clipboard and go and do school up in the tree. So I got some butter. I got lots of string cheese, and I got some celery for when I need something crunchy. I got an all-natural almond butter, which has, if it'll focus, 6 grams of carbs, but 4 of fiber, so it's only 2 grams of carbs per 2 tablespoons. That's actually a lot of almond butter. So if I want something sweet, I could put some of that on some celery, or make some keto peanut butter cookies, or something along those lines. And then I got a bunch of cheese, and another thing of coconut oil. I like, what did I just step on? I like half and half in my tea, but I know heavy whipping cream has 0 carbs, so I did get the heavy whipping cream, but just in case I don't like that, because some people say that it tastes funny, I got my regular half and half because it only has 1 gram of carbs per 2 tablespoons, so it's not that desperate if I do use it. You know, I'll just make sure I don't eat other carbs during the day. All right, and then I also got some sour cream, and then I got some more spices because I was out of spices. So I got an Italian seasoning blend. I got some extra garlic powder, and I have another one around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. I already got that, thank you. And this roasted garlic and herb. I love this stuff. It's delicious. Okay, and then over here we have black olives, almonds, pepperoni, and over here, everyone just puts everything in my kitchen. A bunch of romaine hearts, and these looked really good, and I knew my husband would be very excited for these. It's mozzarella and roasted garlic chicken sausages, and they have 0 carbs, of course. We're going to have a rotisserie tonight. Thank you, Vanna. And then I got a big flat of chicken and 80-20 beef, because you want more fat on this diet, so I didn't go for the 90-10, I got the 80-20. I did get bread for the girls because they are not going full keto. Can you move that over for me, please? Thank you. And I got some Alfredo sauce for when we make keto pizzas, and artichoke hearts for when I make the little quiches that I was talking about. And then I got 16 pounds of bacon. And this is a new brand that I haven't tried before, but it's supposed to be like thicker cut. This is thicker than, you know, thick cut bacon. So I thought that would make, you know, nice meal, roll it up with some cheese or something like that. And then I got a big thing of shredded cheese. I like to portion these out into 2-cup portions because, you know, if you buy it at the grocery store. It's already in a 2-cup bag, so I put it in 2-cup portions and freeze. And what else did I get? Is that all I got? So like I said, I haven't eaten yet today. A lot of my friends who do keto, oh, I also got a giant thing of pickles for Eddie. Giant thing. I don't like pickles. But, hold on, I have some monkeys that want to perform in the background. Hi, monkeys. Hi, fuzzy monkey. He's just so sweet. Be careful with his arm, please. Okay. A lot of my friends who do keto, they also do intermittent fasting, and I was giving that a go for the day, but I am super fuzzy. So I think, can you go away? Sorry. And I have a very short temper today. So I think starting 2 new eating routines on the same day probably is not the best idea. So I will probably just do keto for the next week or 2, and then seeing how I feel, I will start adding intermittent fasting in there. But I will take you along on the journey and show you how that goes. Right now I am going to eat some rotisserie chicken. I am going to start making breakfast cups. I will leave a link in the description bar below for my breakfast cups. Instead of using the spinach artichoke dip, I am just going to use cream cheese and spinach and artichoke hearts. And then I also have the artichoke hearts for when I make quiches, which will probably be on Wednesday, probably be on Wednesday, so you'll see that video on Thursday. So I'm experimenting with things, so why not experiment on camera and see if I fail or if it's great or what have you. It's probably something more interesting than watching us just do school every day. So I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to eat a lot of broccoli. I'm just hungry right now. But I have a 6-hour window, and it is almost 5. So my 6-hour window is from 5 to 11. It won't always be just, I expected it to start at 4. And go from 4 to 10, but I wasn't home by 4, so I'm pushing it out an hour because I don't know that I'm even going to worry about it for the rest of the evening, but who the hell eats after 11 anyway, so I'm just going to call it that for the day. So I'll eat broccoli with coconut oil, maybe a little bit of butter. I don't like cheese on my broccoli, but maybe I'll sprinkle a little cheese on there, and I'll probably have a cheese stick or 2. I don't know. I got to figure out my ratios for the day. I found a website, I'll post the link as well down below, that tells you your, sorry, I'm really sweaty. It's 106 degrees with the heat index today. I found a website where you input your weight and your measurements and things like that, and it tells you how many grams of fat you should eat a day, how many grams of, I want to keep everything under 20 grams of carbs, but how many grams of protein, fat, and how many calories a day you need. So I'm trying to keep to that. I kept to that just fine yesterday, actually. It was a bit of a struggle trying to hit all of the protein and the fat because, I don't know, my brain isn't trained that way. I do buy full fat things because it has less sugar in it, and I know sugar does affect me differently. It's probably the PCOS and because I'm insulin resistant. So I really try to avoid sugar. So I always get full fat things because it has less sugar. But it's just going to be a balance of what I can eat and what I can't eat. So the fact that I went grocery shopping and spent $300 and didn't come home with any fruit is so weird to me. I still need to go to Aldi's and get bananas and stuff for the girls because I'm not going to have them do this full bore. They don't need to. They're kids and they're still growing. But they are going to eat some of it with us. You know, we can all do with less processed in our lives, and I would like to get more, you know, cooking at home and less processed things. Although I did buy a huge ass thing of pepperoni because you know what? It's easy. It's easy, and I can throw it in a baggie because we're going to Disney tomorrow, and I just am going to throw cube cheese and pepperoni and stuff in a baggie and take it to Disney because I'm not spending, I don't buy Disney food unless I'm like going to a restaurant to eat. I don't buy quick serve Disney food. I should do a video on how poor people do Disney. that would be interesting. Let me know if you would at all be interested in how I do Disney and what we take to Disney. All right, I'm gonna head out for now because I need to eat. My brain isn't functioning. Video is uploading from the weekend one because I didn't get it up last night. I finally got all of our school stuff. I'm going to turn you back around. I got my lesson plan finished, but then I'm such an idiot. I went on to Carson DeLosa because, you know, you can buy ebooks and then print them yourself. So I went on Carson DeLosa to look for a fractions workbook. I found a fractions workbook and put it in my cart, but they were also having a 90% off sale. So I bought all kinds of things. So I bought Spanish 1, 2, and 3, and then I bought the high school Spanish, and then I bought math workbooks for 5th and 6th grade, and I bought this president workbook, and I've been printing everything out and all that jazz. And you need at least $25 to get free shipping. So I spent my $25. I got it to like $29. Most of them were ebooks, but some of them are being shipped to me. So I wanted the free shipping. And I checked out. I started printing away, and then I realized I did not. Somehow the fractions book fell out of my cart, and I didn't notice it. And then I didn't have a fractions workbook. So I have kind of pieced together a fractions workbook. So, for free, which is my favorite price. So I printed that out. I got my laminator back from Karen today. She borrowed it over the weekend. So I got my laminator back, and I'm going to combine everything. I printed out things that we are not going to use for years because they sit in my homeschool folder on my computer, and I forget they're there. And then I go and buy something else, and it's like, damn it, I already paid for that. So I printed it so I will have it physically in my hand when I am going through curriculum next year. I need to go eat food. I'm going to go. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you back here tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, baseball.